Good day everyone out there, and welcome to the language clinic with your tutor, the language doctor. In today's class, what are we going to be looking at? We'll be looking at stative verbs. And we'll be looking at stative verbs using these behavioral objectives. The behavioral objectives will be, at the end of this lesson, every pupil should be able to say what a stative verb is. Number 2, should be able to give examples of stative verbs. Then number 3, should be able to use stative verbs correctly in sentences. Now let's go into this. So stative verbs. What are stative verbs? Stative verbs are a group of verbs, or we can say they are verbs that express a state of being stable. So stative verbs are verbs that express a state of being stable. These verbs are not expected to be used in their continuous or progressive forms, meaning that these types of verbs do not take ing. And the reason for this is because ordinarily these verbs are in their present form. So every time we use this verb, they must always be in the present forms. Some of the examples of stative verbs that we have in the English language. So most of these stative verbs have something to do with the senses, with our senses. We have a good example. We have hear, H-E-A-R. We have smell. We have see. We have laugh, etc. Whenever we use each of these words, they are not expected to be used in the ing form. The reason being that they are already in the present forms. So now let's take some of these ones in expression. So what you say is what now? I love you. I love what you do, not I am loving you. Because love itself is in the what? Present state form. So you can simply say, I smell something bad in that room. I smell something bad in that room. It shouldn't be, I am smelling something bad. So whenever we use the word smell, it must be in the word, the present form, not in the ing form. The same thing with words like what now? I understand you. To show that you are getting what the person is saying. It shouldn't be, I am understanding you. To say I am understanding you is wrong, because understand is in its what now? Stable form. It doesn't change. So, and some other words like that. So other examples include words like love. We say it is good, you say love. You don't say what? Loving. So another one is what? Know. You don't say I am knowing this. You rather say what? I know this. And know should not be knowing. Then another one we have for owe. Most times people make mistakes. Most people make mistakes whenever they use this. The right thing to use is what now? I owe you an apology. Or I owe you some money. There is nothing like I am owing you. So owing should not be used in the continuous form. So owe, not owing. Another thing is what? Ate, not eating. We have what now? We have want, not wanting. Because to say wanting has a different meaning on its own. Wanting simply means lack. So when somebody is found wanting, it simply means deficient or lack. So you can't say what? I am wanting something. You rather say I want something. Then we also have other words like see. We have what now? We have see, not seeing. See should be used, not seeing. So the reason for this is the only extra instance where you can use seeing is when you have words like look forward. In our letters, sometimes we have what now? I look forward to seeing you. Then you can use the word seeing. I look forward to hearing from you. Then you can use the word hearing. But when you mean to see, you don't really use the word seeing. So there is nothing like I am seeing you. You rather say what now? I see you. Then another one there is what now? We have prefer. You don't say preferring. I prefer this to that. Then the next one we have smell taste, and feel. Most time people say, I am feeling cold. You cannot be feeling cold. I am feeling hot. You can't be feeling hot. What you do is what? I feel hot or I feel cold. Or better still, I am catching a cold. So you can use. So all these words that I've mentioned are referred to as stative verbs, and they are expected to be used in their present form, not in their continuous form. And that is what makes them stative verbs. I see you in the next class.